Hey, what is up guys, your boy Izukage here with a new what if, and this what if is what if Naruto had the Rinnegan. Let's begin. To start this what if off, I'm gonna explain how Naruto got his Rinnegan. When Minato and Kushina were stabbed by Kurama, his nail also pierced baby Naruto, killing him. But similar to what happened in the war arc, Naruto was revived by the Sage of Six Path. But in this what if, he actually gained the Rinnegan. Just because I said so, and it's my what if. So Hiruzen found the newly revived crying baby Naruto with Kushina's last breath. She asked, "Hiruzen, please take care of my baby. His name is Naruto." 4 years passed and my brother and I mean 4 years passed and Naruto has been through the same life he went through in the village, but even worse because people are just scared of his eyes. Many ninja and civilians would often gang up to beat down the demon fox. And one day, when the village was celebrating the defeat of the Kyuubi by the 4th Hokage, which is also Naruto's birthday, they were looking for Naruto because whenever that day came around, they would chase Naruto down because they thought of him as the embodiment of the demon fox that took so many of their loved ones. But unlike previous years, this year they actually caught up to Naruto. When they caught him, they bound him by his legs and arms and brought him to the middle of the village, where people started lining up to beat down the demon to a bloody pulp, to let out frustrations of their lost family members from the attack. "Take this," one said while kicking Naruto in the face. "This one's for my mom," another said, punching Naruto in the stomach. Hiruzen was using his crystal ball to see what all the commotion was about in the village center, and what he saw made his heart drop. He saw a lifeless Naruto being kicked around by the villagers. His blood started to boil and he let out a massive amount of bloodlust that reached the villagers and brought them to their knees, even though he was so far away at the Hokage's office. He body flickered to the near-dead Naruto, but before he could do anything, he heard a sound come from Naruto. "Shinra Tensei." Everyone close to Naruto got thrown back and some houses got blown away. Naruto slowly rose to his feet, breaking through his bindings, and red ominous chakra started to envelop him. His eyes became slit-like and whiskers became thicker. The 3rd Hokage's face became terrified as his Rinnegan also began to glow a deep purple. Hiruzen, knowing that this is the Kyuubi's chakra taking over, quickly rushed towards Naruto, but he heard the words again, "Shinra Tensei." But this time it only created a small dome around Naruto, blocking Hiruzen's attack. When the dome dropped, Hiruzen body flickered behind Naruto, who couldn't use Almighty Push again because of the 5-second cooldown. He placed a tag on Naruto, suppressing the Kyuubi's chakra, and because Naruto was still only 4 years old, he couldn't handle the power and collapsed. When he woke up, he was in the hospital, and when he tried to move, he realized his hands were chained down to the bed. In came Hiruzen, who sat down and asked Naruto what happened. My head hurts, but I remember the villagers chasing me down, and when they caught me, they started beating me, almost to death, but I heard a voice ask if I wanted power, and I said yes." Okay, that's all I need to hear. The people responsible will be punished, and you can go home, unbinding him from the bed. Hiruzen was worried that Naruto had contact with the Nine-Tail, but didn't want to stress the kid out even more. When Naruto got back home, he remembered the power he had that day and started training to be able to harness even a fraction of it. I'm gonna have a 4 years time skip, but I'm gonna explain what Naruto achieved during this time. He has somewhat mastered all 5 chakra natures because even Pain, aka Nagato, mastered them when he was 10. Also, Naruto mastered the Diva Path and the Preta Path, and he can use the black chakra rods and he can see other people's chakra. The day before he started the academy, Naruto saw a weird chakra he hadn't seen before. He followed it and it went towards the Hyuga clan and after a few minutes it came dashing out with a small child in a sack. From what Naruto could see, he quickly caught up to the hidden cloud shinobi, and he said, "Get out of my way, kid. Not until you tell me what's in the bag." The shinobi found him a bit amusing and reached into the bag and grabbed Hinata out by the neck, showing Naruto. Naruto, realizing that it was the girl he once saved, quickly rushed at the shinobi, but the shinobi dropped Hinata and quickly weaved the hand seals for a lightning-style laser circuit, which launched a beam of lightning at Naruto, but instead of dodging it, he absorbed it using the Preta path. The shinobi then ran at Naruto using his lightning-infused sword, but it was no use. Shinra Tensei. This launched the shinobi back towards where Hinata was. "Kid, you're pretty strong, but how about I just kill her?" He grabbed Hinata and used his sword and went straight through her chest, not killing her, but it could if not treated soon. Naruto became enraged and yelled, "Bansho Tain." The ninja came flying towards Naruto, who then used his Achaka rod to pierce him, killing him on the spot. Naruto went over to Hinata and began crying because she was the only person in the village who didn't think of him as a demon. But behind Naruto rose the King of Hell, who couldn't speak, but from sensing Naruto's emotions, grabbed Hinata and threw her into his mouth. Then out came a fully healed Hinata. She ran up and hugged Naruto. Before realizing what she was doing, she backed up and started blushing. Naruto went for another one and said, I'm sorry, it's my fault you got injured." "It's not, I'm the weak one." "No, you're the first person to have ever acknowledged me, and I protect those closest to me. It's my ninja way." As they were talking, Hiyashi Hyuga as well as two high-ranking Hyuga members came rushing to Hinata's side. "Lady Hinata, you can't talk to that demon." And Hiyashi spoke up, "What were you trying to do with my daughter, kidnapping her? Tell me, demon." Hinata then said, "No, father, stop. That man over there was the one who took me, and Naruto was the one who saved me," pointing at the corpse of the hidden cloud ninja, then clinging onto Naruto's arm. Hiyashi then bowed to Naruto, expressing his thanks for saving his daughter. And from this simple action, Naruto realized that by saving Hinata, he proved his worth to Hiyashi enough so that he now respects him. Naruto then thought to do this for everyone in the village and make them respect him, even if they don't want to. And he would do so by becoming the strongest in the village. During the academy, Naruto was top of his class, surpassing the previous records set by prodigies like Itachi Uchiha and the 4th Hokage. Speaking of Itachi, after the Uchiha massacre, Sasuke became hell-bent on avenging his fallen clan, and on one of his strolls through the night, he came across two of his classmates training, Hinata and Naruto. Sasuke decided to spy on them to see why they were at the top of the class and what made them so special. He saw Hinata use the Hyuga's gentle fist style as well as fire style chakra nature. But what amazed him was Naruto, who was only using taijutsu and still winning. After their spar, Naruto then turned to the direction that Sasuke was hiding in a tree. But before Sasuke could run or do anything, Naruto used Bansho Tain, pulling Sasuke towards him and grabbing him by the neck. "I see we have a little spy watching us. Let go of me." Naruto then dropped him and asked, "Why are you watching us?" Sasuke wasn't having it though and threw a kick towards Naruto, who caught it, and another flurry of kicks and punches that were all blocked. He then backed up and let out a fireball jutsu. Naruto just smirked and absorbed the fireball. Sasuke was dumbfounded and caught himself in another chokehold. "So, are you gonna tell me now?" I wanted to know why you are so strong." "Simple. I've been through pain you can't even comprehend, and I use that to fuel me to train every day to achieve my goal." Naruto dropped Sasuke and started walking Hinata home. The day of team selection, Naruto aced the tests, including the Shadow Clone Jutsu and aim training with kunai. When Mizuki asked him to steal the scroll of sealing, Naruto said, "You know, Mizuki-sensei, you're a bad liar. Do it yourself." And Mizuki tried to steal the scroll of sealing himself, and it didn't go as smoothly as it did for Naruto in canon. He got caught by Anbu and interrogated by Ibiki, who gained some knowledge of Orochimaru, even though it wasn't very useful. Back to Team 7, which consisted of Naruto, Sasuke, and Hinata. Sasuke, who had been training every day since the day he lost to Naruto, wanted to show his strength because he believed he is now stronger. Kakashi walked into the class 2 hours late, saying, "Oh, he got lost on the path of life." And then he looked at the class and they gave him bored expressions. He then said to meet him on the roof. Before leaving, he realized that one of his team members was his master's son. They went up to the roof to discuss their likes, dislikes, and goals. Kakashi and Sasuke say the same thing like in canon, while Hinata says she wants to become the leader of her clan, and states that she likes Naruto with a slight blush and dislikes people who don't try to get stronger and just cry over it, because that was her old self before meeting Naruto. Naruto said he wanted to become the strongest shinobi in the ninja world, and he liked Hinata holding her hand, and then said he dislikes those who pick on the weak. After their introductions, Kakashi tells them to meet him at the training field where they will be doing the bell test. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked, like. If you didn't, dislike. And if you guys have any what if suggestions or want me to change up this what if, leave it in the comment below. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.